Tonight, the Daily Caller has uncovered an eye-opening document that serves as a pressing reminder why we, the American people, deserve to see all of President Obama's college records. Now, the Daily Caller got its hands on a memo that was written by First Lady Michelle Obama for Harvard's Black Law Student Association back in 1988. Now, we have spoken to the author of the article, Charles C. Johnson, and he told us that the memo was sent to him by a Harvard librarian. Now, Johnson reports in the article, Michelle Obama argues for race-based and gender-based faculty hiring. She reportedly said in the memo, quote, the faculty's decision to distrust and ignore non-traditional qualities in choosing and tenuring law professors merely reinforces racist and sexist stereotypes. Joining me with reaction, Tea Party activist from Americans for Prosperity, Jennifer Stefano, and Democratic strategist Penny Lee. I've always wanted to get to the bottom. Why won't the most transparent president, by his own admission, give us his college records?
I'm really curious. You know, the precedent that has been out there has been on the tax returns. And for 30 years, every presidential candidate has released more than 4 years.
That's not true. That's not true. Reagan didn't and McCain didn't. But putting that aside, because this is a red herring, I ask you a question. I don't want to hear about Mitt Romney. I'm asking you.
Did you ask Mitt Romney for his?
Why won't President?
Did you ask Mitt Romney for his? Did you ask Sarah Palin for hers?
Can I ask you a question? Hello, Penny. Why won't President Transparency release it?
What does this have to do? I mean, there are many things that I did.
I think he's got something to hide.
There is many things. Look, I voted for Ronald Reagan. I advocated for Ronald Reagan when I was in college. I absolutely would not now.
Right. You're not a Reagan supporter now, I'll tell you that. All right, Jennifer, what do you think?
You went the wrong way, Penny. Come back towards
what you do in college have to how you govern today.
Because a lot. Oh, my goodness, a lot. Sean, how people, their philosophies of life, who they associate themselves with, who they follow, that determines what their policies are going to be when they are an elected official. And the president's policies have been terrible for America. They've been divide and conquer. They've been divided along racial, economic, and every other kind of line. He has truly ripped this country apart. It would have been good if the media had done their job and researched where he learned and what he thought before he became the president.
So do we end discrimination with institutionalizing it? In other words, if you hire people because of their race or because of their gender, and other people perhaps that were better qualified, that worked hard, did all the right things, why should they pay the price for past wrongs or injustices?
Look, we have been
Answer the question.
We have been in this fight for a long time.
Answer the question. I asked you a question.
There are many times that I have been the only woman in the room, and I would like to have it.
Why should somebody who's better qualified have to?
Why does it matter how many women are in the room?
That they are? Why do you automatically assume that they're unqualified?
Look, I'm not
because
saying
Michelle Obama did. You know, I read that article. What Michelle Obama argued is that the ancient tradition of critical thinking and debate to illuminate ideas set by Socrates was somehow unfair to minorities and women.
What she was doing was encouraging.
One at a time, Jennifer.
How disgraceful, disrespectful to women and minorities, that we are not somehow smart enough to debate by the methods laid out by Socrates. What she was basically saying is that women and minorities can't make it being critical thinkers and tough, and therefore we have to change it because of their gender and skin color.
No,
that is exactly what she said.
No, what she was advocating for is to open up the mind and say, look, there are more unqualified candidates that are out there that you maybe have ignored because you have traditionally only promoted those that are
because she argued for the method.
No, she was arguing for the meritocracy of it.
Read the article, Penny. She argued against the method laid out by Socrates that is traditional in law school, that they debate to illuminate ideas and critical thinking. She suggested that somehow that idea of debating and putting people up in front who are the best debaters and can critically think the best is racist and sexist. That is appalling, degrading, and demeaning. Read the article. That's what she said.
Well, I have a question whether from the Daily Caller, any article coming out of the Daily Caller.
Read Michelle Obama's article.
I question whether or not that is really accurate or not.
Obama's article.
And I actually know Michelle Obama, and I would say that she advocates for a full and comprehensive and equal.
Read her article.
You guys done?
Read her article.
All right. Well, thank you both. You know, I'm only saying it's simple. President Transparency, release your college records. You have nothing to hide. Release. Let's see how smart you are. I'm just curious. All right, guys, good to see you.